Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cojelo con Take It Easy, a podcast that makes you think, laugh, and grow.
Hey guys, it's Maddie.
And I'm Talisa, a 20-something who is so obsessed with the pit. That's all I think about 24/7.
Because it's such a good show.
Literally, you know that Martin Scorsese picture? Cinema. That's me watching the pit. I'm like this every time, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I have a crush on
Yeah.
Dr. Robbie. Like,
Love him.
I want him to intubate me. Like I want to have a heart-to-heart with Dr. King, all right?
Yeah.
I want to roll my eyes and call Dr. Santos a bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a girl's girl, but like
Girl.
woman to woman, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, she is just. Ooh, every time she comes up on the screen, I'm like, what is she gonna do to piss me off now?
I know, and I'll be like, I have to run myself. I'm a feminist.
Right.
But she be pissing. And you know what? That is the world, like, it's like full circle. I'm like, I can hate her. That's
Yeah.
feministic
Yeah,
of
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Even though that's not a word, I'm like, I'm still a girl's girl at the end of the day. But she be like, yeah, she does a good job, but she gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Like, she's so cocky.
Yeah, like I need her to like dial it back a little bit. Like you're still learning.
You're at an 11.
Honey.
Get to a 5, please.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That show's phenomenal. Everyone needs to watch The Pit. I've
It's
never seen a
so
show do so well by word of mouth. Because I've never seen
Yeah,
ads for it or nothing.
the only time I never saw an ad for it, and then all of a sudden just one day I went on to Max and I
Mhm.
was like, what is this show? Because I saw Dr. Ravi, I can't think of
Noah Weil?
Thank you. I saw him and I was
That's
like,
my
he's in
man.
another medical show? And I was like, oh, this is probably going to be good. And then decided to watch the first episode. Hooked. Immediately hooked.
As soon as he walked in, taking the AirPods off, I was
Yeah.
like, that's my man. He can do no wrong in my eyes. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
hooked. Like, I love everybody. I love the nurses. I love Perla. I love Princess. I love the
Yeah.
charge nurse Dana.
Oh my God,
That
yes.
bitch can run the Navy.
Yes. Oh my God. She needs
Dana
to run
for
our country.
Take the words out of my mouth. I would love a
Yeah.
picture of her, imagine it outside the White House, just
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette. That bitch is getting shit done. All right? I love
Yes.
her. I was watching
Yeah.
Daredevil with my dad. That's also another show I was watching.
Mm.
I was watching Daredevil with my dad, and I was like, that's Dana, the charge nurse. I said, I'm gagged. Like, she just had like a really small part, but I was like, that's Dana. I can't, but like, I'm forever gonna be like, that's Dana, the charge nurse.
Yeah.
I love her. I'm telling you, I always annoy everyone in my life. Like, when I watch a show, I'm like, that changed my life. Everyone needs to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never meant that more about The Pit.
Yeah.
Like, that show is for everybody.
It really is. It's so good. And it's my favorite doctor besides Dr. Ravi, of course. I mean, I like all the doctors really.
Yeah, they all bring something to the table.
Yeah, I can't think of her name right now though. The blonde girl with glasses. She's got
Dr. King.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love her.
Love her.
Like, she
so
like my
much.
mom was like, is she autistic? I was like, I don't know.
She's got to be.
I was like, I think so.
The one episode, which is probably one of the last episodes I saw, where she was dealing with the one patient, and she just automatically knew like how to help him because he was so like
Overwhelmed.
and overstimulated and everything. And she was like, let's just close the door and like turn the lights on and all. And I was like, oh my God, like
I love her.
bedside manner.
When she went
top
outside
tier.
and she was like, I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet. I was like, I said, love her.
Yeah,
I would die for her. I love her. Like, even the ones I don't like, I'm still intrigued by them. Like, Dr. Langdon, I'm like, what's going on here?
Mhm.
Obviously, I'm ahead of you. That's no shocker because
right.
I'm telling you, since I started, we started last week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was a day that we didn't record.
Okay.
I think I might have started then. I was like, hey, Mom, you want to watch The Pit? She was like, what is that? I was like, just sit down and watch it. Like, literally, she had no idea. And bitch, we watched like 4 episodes in one day. And they're all like an hour.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't do no more. Actually, I'm sorry. She might have watched 2 or 3.
Mhm.
I watched like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to keep going. I can't stop. And then I forced myself to. I would watch like maybe 1 episode after her. And then I was like, I'm
Mhm.
going to bed because it's just not the same
Mhm.
without watching it with someone. To
Yeah.
be like, no.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
way.
that's why like I haven't watched it by myself. Like I usually watch it like with my sisters
Yeah.
and my dad, or because we're all just like, oh my God, like you know,
need
all
the reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's such a good show. Everyone
And, like,
seriously needs to watch it. It's
The
so good.
uncanny part of it is like That's not a good show to watch at the end of a day.
Oh no.
But for
it's
some
stressful.
reason, like, it's like it gives me such like when it's done,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to bed. I mean,
Yeah.
like I did a shift. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, you
so
feel
tired.
like you did a shit.
Maybe that's why I've been taking a
Yeah.
nap like every day.
Yeah. That's
It just
probably
hit me.
why.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna clock in later. Let me take a
Bro,
nap.
you be stressing like they are.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I'll be like, it's only 8 a.m. Like the one guy changes scrubs 3 times. I'm like, it's only 10 a.m.
I love him too. Like the poor man has got so many fluids on him.
Shout out to Whitaker, my favorite farm boy.
Love him.
Hey, you ever see that meme? The duck was like me. He literally looks like he's like that personified as a person.
Yeah.
And I love Dr. Mohan. Samira, right? I believe that's the one that they call her slow mo.
Yeah. I like her too. I like her a lot.
I love her.
Yeah, I really like. There's not really many characters on there that I don't like. I think
Yeah.
I like everyone. It's just I dislike Santos.
And even
the
disliking
most,
her,
but
I'm like,
even-
I need to learn more about this.
Yeah, like I feel like there's more backstory. Like she definitely went through something,
Oh
like-
my god, definitely.
traumatic or something like back in the day that made her the way that she is.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm intrigued to like see more of that. But
Girl, I can't wait till
it's
you
really
catch
good.
up
yeah, no, I'm gonna catch up.
Because
Now
that-
that I'm done with Reacher, I'm gonna catch up.
because the preview I saw, and even with the previews, I'm like, I don't. The teaser's stressful.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Yo, and the last episode that I watched ended so. You know what? I can't say nothing else. I can't because then I want to tell you everything. It was so. Please, everybody.
Yeah.
If the one thing you take from this show, please watch The Pit.
Watch it.
If
If
not,
you-
you're gonna have FOMO.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I want to join in.
Yeah, when I first started watching, I didn't really tell many people about it.
Mhm.
I mean, I told my mom about it because I was like, "Oh, this show's really good," and she used to watch the ER
Okay.
back in the day, so
I
I
almost
knew
wanna
that
start
she would
watching
like it.
the
Yeah,
ER.
I feel like I'm gonna start watching
A
it.
lot of people are starting to watch it now because of it, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Do you think there's gonna be like an ER, guest star or something?"
I would be surprised if there wasn't like someone
Yeah.
from there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I had told my mom about it, and then that was pretty much it. But then now, like on TikTok, like I'm seeing more and more people. Like I'm getting more videos of people talking about it and stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
I would see it every week religiously on Twitter every day, and I'm like, what the fuck is The Pit? Because if
Yeah.
they weren't talking about Paradise on Hulu, which I also just finished, that's also good as well.
Mhm.
They were talking about The Pit, and if they weren't talking about The Pit, they're talking about Severance, which I'm behind.
I haven't watched that.
And I was like, what the hell's The Pit? I was
Yeah.
like, what kind of name is that?
yeah,
And then I think I saw like a picture of Dr. King like holding a baby, and I was like, I want to watch this show.
yeah,
And again, I'm not even really into medical dramas like that, but this one,
Yeah.
like, because unfortunately, I'm not a Grey's Anatomy fan. That's just not for me.
yeah.
That ship has sailed long ago. It's something I will
I
not
used
join
to be. I went through phases with Grey's Anatomy.
on. Yeah, there's people who either live for
Oh,
it,
yeah.
or like don't care.
Yeah, I mean, my sister's a big Grey's Anatomy fan. I don't know if she still watches it or not. I think my mom might still watch it, like,
Insane.
as the episodes come out, but, like, I don't really...
I feel like legally the show can't end.
Right.
It's gonna
At this point,
Kill
yeah.
so many people. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna like, what do I do with my life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But The Pit, girl, I need 13 seasons. I need a spin off.
It's so good.
I need a Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that special.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very dreary, very depressive.
Yeah, very,
all right?
very depressing.
I need I need flash. I need a prequel.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what was The Pit before it was called The Pit? I need
Mhm.
everything. I love it so much. Like, I hold my breath watching that show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we could make a whole episode called The Pit, but we're not gonna do that today. Not yet,
Yeah.
because Mari's still gotta watch. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV. But that, I'm telling you, I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, wow, The Pit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
By myself in the car, like, I can't believe they did that. That's crazy. And I'd be like, God, I can't wait to watch next week. And I'm like, is it Thursday? No.
Yeah.
That's my only critique about the show. It shouldn't be out on Thursdays. It needs to come out like Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of shows, like these shows that do still come out like only once a week.
Yeah.
I feel like Thursday's a big day. Like when I was watching Reacher, that was also a Thursday release.
Yeah.
I feel like there's another show too that's also. I'm like, why is everything on the same day?
I think it could be because then
But-
they know if everything's on the same day, like on a Thursday, they know that like they have the weekend for people to watch to binge it, to stream it
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
I don't know.
because
Yeah, I guess because
I can't even remember when
Like-
Daredevil comes out. I think it comes out Wednesday or Thursday. That's coming out weekly too. And last week, they had 2 episodes come out. Because I think one was a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a filler episode, but it was good. It was important. I was like, I wish it was longer, but I was glad there was a second one. But yeah, that's my only critique. It shouldn't come out on Thursdays. That's literally the only issue I have.
Yeah.
And then when it's over, I'm gonna be like, my only issue is there's not more episodes. I want a longer shift. Sorry. I want them to go through it.
Yeah.
I want to go through it with them, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a family. I'm like, where's my badge? Where are my scrubs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a watch party. Everyone has to wear scrubs.
That would actually be a lot of fun.
You know what?
Yeah.
We may have to do it because that is so. Oh my god, it's just. I love that show.
Yeah.
I hope it wins all the awards.
Yeah.
Noah Wild needs to take it. He needs to take every Emmy.
Yeah.
They need to make new categories just for this show alone. Best medical drama, The Pit. Best crying scene, Noah Wild. And I'm like, hell yeah. You know, I just need everything. Oh my god. But anyway, how you been aside from The Pit?
Good. I mean, still going through a little. I mean, we lost a nail.
That's okay.
But it's okay because
we're getting 9 fingers down.
Yeah, we're getting a fresh set next weekend.
Okay,
so
good.
We're good. But yeah, I've also just been watching a lot of stuff just randomly.
Literally not even texting people back.
Yeah.
I'll be like, my bad. I watched 7 episodes of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, it's fine. I'm like, because usually I'll be like this on my phone all the time. I'm like, I can't right now.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I forget. I think it was one day. It was either Carmen or it was Hazel. One of the two texted me, and I full intention to text them back, but I was watching. It was either Reacher or for whatever reason I decided to start watching Dr. Pimple Popper again.
That is such a satisfying show.
Right?
Mom's like don't you dare put it on. I'm like, you suck. She's like, that gives me nauseous.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was watching something and I was just so engrossed in whatever it was that I was watching that I completely forgot to text them back till like the next day. And I was like, my bad. I was watching TV.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's fine. Like, no big deal. And
but like, because we're usually not like that. But girl, these past few days, I'm hooked to the TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's next? Like, I can sit here and tell you everything, but then like I have nothing to tell you next week. I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah.
No, you go.
Well, I will say today I started my One Piece journey.
Good luck, babe.
Yeah.
You get to tell me all about it.
I'm only on like episode like 5 or 6 out of what is it, like 1,000 and like legit. I think it's like 1,000 and something episodes.
And
I'm
like
not even
all the
sure.
movies.
Yeah, and all that in there. I'm not sure, but I started today. It's actually not that I didn't think I wouldn't like it, but it's very fun. Yeah. It's funny. It's action. It's good.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
The only way I'd watch that, pigs start flying. And what I mean by that is I have a boyfriend. Like, I hate to say this, I'm a girl's girl, but if a guy's like, no, like let's watch it together. I've never watched it or something. Maybe. And I tell every guy, they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get you to. I'm like, you ain't getting me to watch shit. I'm like, you need to make it past a certain point of my life for me to even consider.
Yeah.
Because I had a boyfriend at a time where he was like, let's watch The Walking Dead. And I was like, no. His friend was like, let's watch The Walking Dead. I said, okay. He was like, it took another minute. I said, shut up. I'm watching it, right? I was hooked. I was like, all right. It's just like, sometimes I'll be like, I'll think about it. Because I don't have FOMO, not with One Piece. I'm like, it'll always be there.
Yeah, no, I've never really had FOMO with it. But all of a sudden, just today, like, I mean, there's other things that I have to watch.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of just want to watch something animated. And I was like, you know what? It's like, I'm going to start One Piece. Because I've wanted to start it. I wanted to watch the live action.
Yes.
But for myself, this is just a me thing. I just felt like I couldn't watch the live action until I watched at least some of
girl, because if
the
you
anime.
Wait,
yeah.
you'd be turning 40.
Yeah. So I was like, let me just start, and I'm having a good time so far. It's fun.
I can't wait to learn more about this journey.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm living through you because I ain't watching it. There's no way. And people are like, what? Like, I don't watch anime by myself. I can, right? Like, I'll watch a Castlevania or whatever. But, like, I like watching with other people to be like, yo, that's crazy. Or that's so funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have that experience.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm like, I just got to be in a mood for it. And I like watching with other, like, anime connoisseurs or something.
Yeah.
To be like, wait, is that what happened? They'd be like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Because sometimes I just be like, I just associate. I'm like, I missed the last 5 minutes. What happened? They'd be like, oh, this. I'm like, got it.
Yeah.
That's how I watched Parasite, which I never even finished, I don't think. Parasite, I watched season 1 of One Piece. No. One Punch Man. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer I can watch on myself.
Oh, I love Demon
but
Slayer,
I'm
so
behind. But because
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like I'm
behind too.
so behind, I'm like, I need a second.
Yeah.
Hold on, please. And there's another one I watched. Kill the Kill.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
I don't
watching
even know. But anyway,
that.
yeah, I watched Win or Lose, the Pixar short. On,
Oh yeah, I do want to watch that.
Disney
I heard that it's really good. It's good.
Mari, it is so freaking cute.
Yeah.
And like I love every single episode. Obviously though, you're gonna know which one my favorite is. It's a romantic one.
Of course.
It's my favorite one. Actually, there's a few of them, but like Taylor, Ewan and Taylor. Taywin for life.
Oh.
Oh my god! I saw a clip of it on TikTok or Twitter. They were like, "Oh my god, I love this! Like black girls getting all this love," and I was like, "What?" And I clicked it, and then I would watch it. I was like, "I'm watching." I literally was like, as I'm watching, I'm like looking it up on Disney Plus, Win or Lose, and I was like, "Let's watch." I watched from beginning to end. I was like, "I love this." Oh my god, it's so funny, and I love the what's the word I want to use? The magical surrealism that they use to portray an emotion or how it feels for someone. Like how they showed first love or love feeling like for a boy and a girl. I literally was like, that's me. And then they show his little version of himself in his body. So he acts super cocky and confident. And he's like, Taylor, you want to go on a date with me? And inside he's like, love me, please. And I was like, that is me. And he's like, I want to marry you. And I was like, bitch, who? Are they looking at my diary? What is this? Like, the show is so good. And it makes me sad because I don't think they're going to make a second season. I mean, it ends well. Like, it's its own thing.
Okay.
But last I heard, Pixar doesn't want to do any more long-form content, which is, like, ridiculous. But, it's because they're not making money or it's not making billions. Yeah. But I think they need to do another Win or Lose. It was so good. I would watch them kids all the way through high school. I don't care. They crack me up. That was really good. I'm watching Daredevil now, the Born Again series. That's good. Mi Gente Latino. Okay, there's Puerto Ricans in it, so I had to watch naturally. Yeah. Literally, my dad was like, oh, I got goosebumps. And I was like, I love that. So that's really good. And my baby daddy's in it, John Bernthal. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Now that I just said that, we're going to take a random pivot. Okay. I saw a TikTok edit of John Bernthal, like, hating on naps. He be like, yo, I don't fuck with people who take naps. Like, the world's going and you sleeping. And I don't know why. Like, I was low key.
You felt attacked.
I felt attacked and gave me the ick. I was like, a bitch can't rest. Like, I got the world on my shoulders. Yeah. I can't rest. We can't take a quick pause. Like, 3 different instances of him, like, on a podcast. He's like, yeah, I don't fuck with naps. Like, you take naps. Like, listen, to each his own, but, like, I don't take naps. And I was like, damn, he would not fuck with me. Because, like, I am someone who I have faces where I'd be like, I'm going to take a nap. Because sometimes you could fix a problem by going to sleep. Sorry. Maybe if he took a nap, he wouldn't have Shia LaBeouf on his podcast. I'm just saying. But anyway, neither here nor there. That's still my man's. All right? He's in timeout right now. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, no, we talking about this on the podcast today. You don't fuck with naps? What is your... Bro, goodbye. That just got me so upset. I was like... Rude. Why are you calling me out like that? You don't even know me. Right. Calm down.
Like, damn.
But yeah, watching Daredevil, Win or Lose, Will Trent, obviously. I watch that religiously every week. Love that man. Abbott Elementary, always watching that. Yeah. What else am I watching? I finished Paradise, as I said. What else am I watching? I watched Adolescence. That...
Yeah, that's the next thing that I'm going to watch.
That is cinema. Yeah. All right? Every episode is shot in one take.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like, I heard that. I didn't believe it until I watched the whole first episode. I was like, oh, they wasn't playing. Yeah. And there's even a shot in one episode where it turns into a drone shot. And I was like, how the hell did they do that? And I watched the behind the scenes of how they did it, and I still didn't understand. I was like, that is magic. Yeah. I know you explained it to me, still don't get it. Yeah. Phenomenal. That show's really good. I heard that they are considering a second season. But I'm assuming it would be about another kid, like an anthology series.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, but girl, and to think the kid actor, that's his first role. Phenomenal. I heard he got picked up for something else already, like a movie or something. Girl, he kills it. Oh my god, so good. What the hell was that? I don't know. Anyway, what else? The Life List. That's a movie I saw. That was good.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I think I mentioned it last time though, the Picture This. I watched that yesterday. The one with oh my god, the girl from Bridgerton season 2. Oh my god, what can I think
Oh
of her
yeah,
name?
yeah. Simone Ashley.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday. I watched Trap.
Oh yes.
And then I've just been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli movies, or Ghibli, however you say it.
Yeah, I wanted to go see Princess Mononoke in theaters. I don't think it's gonna happen. I really wanted to. If it's still gonna be, you know what? I was thinking to go like Wednesday, but the theater that's showing it near us or near-ish us, not till like 6 or 10 o'clock at night, and I was like,
yeah, no, that's great.
that's a 2-hour movie. I'm gonna be up forever.
Girl, you better watch it on Max.
So I'll just watch it here with the surround sound.
There
on.
you go.
Like my cousins was like, for that, I just watch it at home.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, but like I've never seen a Studio Ghibli movie in theaters.
Yeah, I
I miss the Ghibli Fest every year.
Yeah.
I always forget, or I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go, and then
yeah. Well,
So-
we're gonna have to try to remember so we can
this
go.
year.
Yeah,
Isn't it usually in September, August?
I don't remember.
I'm making it up as I go.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
But I do want to go, and I probably would want to see Howl's Moving Castle.
Of course.
And I've never seen Castle in the Sky. I want to see that.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
So
movie.
if I don't see it to then,
the one of the ones that I really like that I feel like people don't really talk about is Whisper of the Heart.
I think I've heard
that
once.
one's a good one. It's like it's like a love story. So I feel like you would like it. Yeah.
You said that, I'm like, sign me up.
Yeah.
You know, let me add on my Letterboxd right now.
Yeah, like the
Whispers
girl,
of the Heart?
Whisper of the Heart. Yeah,
Whisper
it's
of the
like
Heart.
the
Let me
girl is like a songwriter. Like she writes like lyrics to songs, but then she decides to become like a writer. Like she's writing a story, and the boy that she ends up liking, it's a little enemies to lovers ish. The boy she ends up liking, he wants to make violins.
I have
and
heard
stuff.
of this. Girl, it's already on my watch list.
Look at that.
I found someone I like.
Yeah, it's really cute. I had watched that one a couple months ago for the first time, and I was like, why have I never watched this one? Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just rewatched it the other day, and I was like, oh, I love this one. It's so cute.
Someone said the moral of the story is go to the library and you'll find the love of your life.
Literally.
I know that's right.
Because he would check out a bunch of books so that she would see his name. It was
that's real lover boy shit.
Yeah, it was so cute.
I'm sorry. I love that. I eat that shit up. As soon as we watched the life list, obviously me and my parents were like, oh, we already know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
and I was getting mad because I was like, why isn't it happening yet? I was like, I hate this. My dad's like, oh my God, relax. I go, no, I want the love right now.
Yeah.
Especially how I've been through it. I'm like, I need love.
Yeah, girl.
So
actually, another thing, it's not love though. It's a documentary, of course, because you know I love my documentaries. There's a documentary about a twister on Netflix that just came out that was actually very good.
Oh, my dad started watching that,
and it was sad actually. There was like a little point where I was like, oh my God, this is so sad, but it was very good. I actually highly recommend it. I think you should watch it.
Okay. He started and I was like, eh.
You know, it was good. But it's one of those. It's not like episodes. It's just like a movie. Like it's
just like one and done.
Like one and done.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It's not an episode.
I will try my best to give it a try. I'll try my best. I'll be like,
yeah. I usually tell Hazel about them. So I'm like, there's a documentary. She'll be like, it's on my list.
The ever growing list.
Yeah,
mine too. I'll be like, don't tell me about another goddamn thing, please.
Yeah.
Because my list is too long. Yeah. I keep adding stuff to it.
Yeah,
I go on Letterboxd. It's like Pinterest for me. I'm like, add to my watch list. Add to my watch list. Yeah. I have like 300 movies on there. Yeah. Not even lying. And then I'll be like, I'll go through them to see what movie I want to watch on TV. And I'll be like, I don't want to watch any of these. So I'm going to watch something else that's not even on my list.
Yeah, that's usually what I end up doing.
Oh, you know what I watched the day? That's actually on my list?
What?
Karina with Whoopi Goldberg and Ray Liotta.
You know, I've never watched that.
It was nice. It was a little bit long.
Yeah.
Or maybe it felt that way because I kept pausing it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. But it was good. It's Ray Liotta. He's a recent widow, and his daughter, like, won't speak. So he gets a nanny, and all the nannies, like, suck. And then she reacts or responds really well to Whoopi Goldberg, so he hires her. And then, you know, they have a unlikely friendship.
Yeah.
And it's, like, the 50s, so, you know, black and white.
Yeah.
And then, you know, love is involved as well. Of course. I liked it. Again, it was just long. I was like, all right, can we get to the point? Like, Some movies I'm like, cool, I love that it's long. Other movies I'm like, wrap it up. We
Yeah,
already know what's happening.
yeah.
I just felt like it got repetitive to a point. I was like, what is going
Mhm.
on? But that was nice. I was like, okay, I was gonna watch Tootsie, then I was like, I'll just watch this instead.
Mm.
And then what did I? No, I think that's literally it. Which is I watched a lot, but people were like, hello, text me back, and I'm like, my bad. I went
Sorry, I'm busy.
I went on a journey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I clocked in the pit.
Yeah.
I can't speak right now.
I'm on a 12-hour shift.
I'm trying to do a crick right now. Leave me alone. I'm literally delivering a baby.
Yeah.
I'm busy. Sorry.
Bruh.
You know what? I'm gonna start saying that to my friends, and they'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm blah, blah, blah. What? I'm watching the pit. We need 20 cc's and blah blah blah, blah. And I'll be like, "That's crazy." Like I know what the hell they're talking about,
Right.
and I'll be like,
Well,
"This is literally their first." Anyway, look at that. A whole circle. We're back to the pit. I'm sorry. We'll be here all day. We're already about to be 30 minutes into this episode.
we
And
just
all we
like
did
go watch. It's been a minute, okay?
It has been. It has been. Like I said, I've been through it. But the TV is saving my life. That's what matters. So, as one does when they watch TV sometimes, except when you watch the pit, because you got to pay the fuck attention.
Yeah.
All right, you don't want to miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on TikTok a lot too, and I've been seeing like this trend where someone will put a picture of themselves. Can you shh?
They got a lot to say.
Right. They like the pit too, apparently. Anyway, someone will put a picture up and they'll say, "I'm bored. Please tell me XYZ." We got a couple here. These make me giggle. They make me cackle. I figured we'd like to go over them.
Okay.
We got a couple. We got a couple of good ones, a couple of hilarious ones, a couple of
Mhm.
messed up ones. So we're gonna. Oh, just see where we're gonna start. Okay, I'm bored. Tell me the worst thing you've said that hurt his ego. Over 17 million views. Over 52,000 comments
That's
and
crazy.
counting. Let me see. Okay, that's it. Okay. These are so. Yo, we're gonna be cracking up. Okay. So this girl, Hannah, said, he told me to follow this female fitness influencer for tips to lose weight. I told him to check out Owen Gray because he could offer some tips too. He said, okay, and we never spoke again. So for those who don't know, Owen Gray is a corn star.
Mm.
That has over 147,000 likes. This girl said to another girl, oh wait, hold on. Look, I'm saying it and 52,390 comments. All right. I don't know how we're going to get through this. Savannah said, he told me I look like a woman who hates all men. And I said, you look like a man who doesn't know 5 women who feel safe around you.
Oh.
Quixotic. Girl, I don't know how to say that. Quixotic said, you aren't allowed to be on your period at the same time as me. He was quiet for a couple hours after that.
I like that, actually.
I like that one.
I like that one.
You on your period or something?
You're right.
Are we synced up right now? Anna said, he told me I had to leave early the next day because he was going to the gym. I said, damn, are you still pretending to do that? That's a good one. You know what? That's going to give me a like. I'm going to give you a like. I'm going to give you that one. Oh, he was cheating. And so I told him, you got 3 girls in your phone and you're still not happy. Maybe try dating a guy.
That's the best one. That's literally the best one.
I think that one takes the cake on all of them.
That was so good.
Heather, of all things, said, caught him with a dating profile with no hits. And I said, overestimate your market value there, pal.
Oh, man.
Ordered food to my university. Uber Eats driver asked me what I study. And I said makeup. He went makeup, really? And I went Uber Eats, really? Oh. Soph said, the guy said, you look better without my glasses. My response, you also look better when I'm not wearing glasses.
Damn, bro.
Yo, this next one? Okay. He told me that I act like a man, so I said, then watch and maybe you'll learn something. You'll become... wait, I messed it up. Hold on, my bad. He told me that I act like a man, so I said, then watch and learn. Maybe you'll become one too.
Wow. That is a good one, though.
Wow, this one. Male coworker told me I dressed like an old lady in front of our team. I said only one of us is balding, and it's not me. I told him I was tired of being the man in the relationship. LOL, he cried. Oh my God. Next time I'm going for looks.
Oh.
You are way too small to be acting like this. Oh my god. This man jokingly tried to roast me. He's 5'4", I'm 5'7". So I said, "Do you want me to grab a step stool so you can say that to my face?"
Wow.
Oh, listen to this one. I can't take credit. My 6-year-old. Wait, this is the. Then we go on to the next one. Because we'll be here all day. There's already another 100 comments added to this, by the way. Wait. I lost. Okay. My 6-year-old told my ex, her dad, "I can't wait to get married and end your family name."
Damn, at 6 years old?
6 years old. That's
crazy.
kindergarten, first grade?
That's wild. Well.
All right. Okay. I'm bored. Tell me your hometown's juiciest scandal.
Ooh.
Over 9 million views. 53,000 comments. All right, let's see. All the cops were fired over a circle jerk. That's fucking wild.
What?
Ooh. Oh, this one, okay. I read this one the last time I saw this. In my hometown, there was a local business owner who was a member of the KKK. He had a stroke and had gone into assisted living, but before he died, his daughter gifted his entire estate to a black church.
Oh.
Period. My uncle had an affair with the waitress in our town. It went on for 7 months before word got out. My mom, his sister, saw the waitress and fainted. The waitress was the child she gave up for adoption. That's a math equation if I ever. No, we don't.
Oh,
and if we just
my
carry
God.
the 2 and we subtract 3, we get that.
That's crazy.
My family once sent out a Christmas card with a vintage photo they thought was of my grandma and grandpa back in the day. Turns out it was a picture of grandpa and his mistress. Imagine that.
Bruh.
Oh my God. This was crazy. I'm sorry. I read it to myself first. I couldn't
Okay.
believe what I just read.
Okay.
What do you say? My flabbers have been gassed.
Yeah.
A girl I graduated with in high school wrote a children's book about how to cope with losing a parent. Her husband died and she wrote the book for her kids. She is now on trial for murdering her husband.
Oh. Oh my God.
I need to know more about this. Like, can I find this?
I know,
Like,
right? Like, I need to know the story.
I need to know more. Like, what's her name? I need to read the
Right,
article.
like, what state is this? Where is this from?
My mom canceled a double blind date because she didn't feel like going out. Her friend still went out on the blind date with Ted Bundy. She never saw her again. Oh my God.
I feel like
You've heard that before?
I've heard that before.
So maybe that's not there.
No. I mean, it could be, but I feel like I've heard that story. Like, probably in one of the documentaries that I saw.
Probably. This one's nuts. High school teacher taught a math lesson by using his hypothetical assassination of Obama,
Excuse me.
who was in office at the time. Drew angles on the board for where he'd stand to shoot. FBI removed him from class next day.
Wow.
Ooh. Our local Catholic school was run by 2 nuns who went to prison for stealing tuition money for 20 years to pay for their gambling addiction. It was like $1 million.
That's why it's so damn expensive to go to Catholic school.
So the nuns be gambling?
The nuns be gambling.
Is that not in the 10 Commandments?
I'm pretty sure. I went to Catholic school, so I should know.
What is it like? Don't steal. Don't kill.
Don't covet your neighbor's whatever.
I don't even know that one. Isn't one like don't use the Lord's name in vain?
Yeah.
Which, sorry.
We're not gonna name all 10, so we're just gonna move
wow,
on.
that's embarrassing. I too went to Catholic school 1 year. 2, maybe, I don't even know. My husband's hometown is so small the sheriff was his own judge in an embezzlement trial. Our really old chem teacher had an affair with a student. She turned him in because he wouldn't buy her a Gucci purse.
Oh my God. What the hell? How's a student gonna afford a Gucci purse?
Be for real.
BFFR.
Come on, girl.
You can't even afford a Gucci purse. How you expect him to afford one?
I used to go to the same dance studio as Hailey Bieber, and she literally was known in our town as Justin's biggest stan. Everything y'all are saying is true. Have you?
Wait.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Pause.
Did you?
Let's pivot.
I didn't watch the 7-part or however long it was document like of the YouTube video. Was it a YouTube video or whatever?
I don't know. It was 7 parts, but I've seen one that went from Hailey Bieber copying Selena and all the facts, and then now she's copying Sabrina Carpenter. I saw those two. So I don't know if it's the same person that made them, but
I don't know.
But tell me.
It was also, I think we have to be careful about using names.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Should we do that? My
yeah,
bad.
probably. We're probably have to bleep this out. Yeah, there was some video or some, I don't know, either part video or YouTube video or something showing all the little
ways
that basically she was,
or happened to be matching.
Yeah, happened to be or it came about, or how she was just always there, like in the background and stuff. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
I don't think I've ever been that dedicated.
I don't think, honestly, I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. I don't have the care.
I don't have the resources. First off, let's start
that
there.
either. But also, like, I can't imagine myself wanting someone that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it's never happened, but I would hope that I wouldn't.
I don't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
To be that obsessed about somebody.
Like.
And then to, like, for everyone to see it so clearly.
Yeah.
And you get the guy, he doesn't seem to be happy with you. That's
like he's
allegedly.
Been like apparently he's been like crashing out lately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey yo, what's happening?
Shaved his hair and everything. He took a shower.
Yeah.
Talking about I've been nicey nice. I don't think you have. I think you're going insane.
Yeah.
When I watched the one clip, the guy breaking down like how she's like, and I've always seen this before. It happens like we've talked about a whole episode, Selena versus Hailey versus people. We've done a whole episode on that before.
Yeah.
But to think that it's still occurring now, and now it's like
crazy how
it
keeps coming back. Like it'll go away for a little bit, and then it'll come back.
Yeah,
and then it'll go away, and then it'll come back, and you're like I don't know. No one says the same thing about you that many times, and it's not true.
That's what I'm saying. Like. And then in the video that I watched, they were talking about how Justin treats Hailey, and I was like, he don't even treat her right. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
He like makes fun of her teeth all the time, like for her birthday or whatever.
Right.
And they did like an Instagram live, and the way he talks over her, he'd be like, "Don't touch me."
And I just feel like as a woman, like I wouldn't want to be with someone who didn't make me feel wanted
or loved.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But
like you talking more about your ex than you talk about me.
Right. And your ex is over here living her best life, let me tell you.
Engaged
with a fat rock.
Yeah.
That ring is nice.
Have I even seen it? I don't even know.
I saw it. It's nice.
And
I wasn't sure about them. I was like, this is a little weird. But they are cute together. And he really does seem to like really love her.
I think it's because he knows she's way out of his league.
Yeah.
So he's like, I gotta. Relationships work when the guy likes her more. I'm sorry that
they do.
Because look at Hailey and Justin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like there's like rumors or alleged, gossip.
Yeah.
Of like, oh yeah, like it's contracted that like they were gonna get divorced, but then she had a kid. Like I wouldn't be shocked if they get divorced after.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's already had the baby, right?
Yeah, they had a little boy, I think.
I don't even. Yeah, like divorce is on the horizon for sure.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it always seemed like it was gonna be on the horizon.
But then when I saw the second clip, and they were like, "But now it looks like she's copying somebody else," and I was like, "What?" That blew me. And again, I feel bad because people are like, like what a shame it is to like be so successful, like as her.
Yeah.
And then feel like you don't have your own
identity. Like you have to constantly.
She don't just copy Selena. She'll copy like other makeup brands for the makeup brand that she has or helps with or whatever. And it's like, what?
Right, because it's like she's a pretty girl, and like I'm sure that she has a lot going for her.
You can literally be like a Can you please?
He agrees.
Yeah. What's the What is the term? This is gonna sound so funny. It's in Batman. You know, like you have so much money, not like a socialite, that you just like give back. Like there's a word. There's a specific word for this. I don't know what it is. I sound so silly right now. But like,
I don't know what you're trying to
like
say.
you know, like the Wayne family, they have so much money, they like give into
Like-
politics or charities or like. What is the word for that?
The only thing that's coming to mind is charitable, but I don't think that's what
Yeah,
you mean.
no, like there's a specific term for that, like.
Like a somebody's gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
for
I'll
us.
get a text from somebody. They'll be like, this one, because there's the girl who's running for mayor. Comes to Wayne and to Bruce Wayne in Batman, and she's like, "Oh, you haven't blah 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 blah, and I want to talk to you about your blah blah blah," and she uses the word, but I can't remember what it is. But like, you could be someone like that, like okay, like Priyanka Chopra, like she was an actress. Yeah, she went from Bollywood to Hollywood, married Nick Jonas, but now she works for like UNICEF, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what is the term for this? It's gonna kill me.
is it philanthropy? Is that what philanthropy is?
I think it's literally that.
Philanthropic.
Yeah, like do philanthropy work then. Like work in a charity organization.
Let me make sure that's what it actually
or
is.
like, you know what I mean? Model.
Yeah.
Like you're not modeling.
I know she's very
or
pretty.
just being an influencer. Why you gotta make a cooking show after Selena did a cooking show? Anyway, this is not a Selena Bieber, Haley, whatever, blah 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 episode, but like that blows me.
Yeah, it's philanthropist, a person
Thank
who
you.
seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. So yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god, I need to start reading books that aren't just
that
about,
aren't
like,
just smut.
Yeah, love me, love you more. Girl, wait, you wanna know how deep I'm into the Pit? I read fanfic of the Pit. There's only 130.
I haven't come across any
There's
yet, but
Dr.
I'm sure
Robinovich / reader. I'm saving notes for later.
Hey yo.
I want to wait till the whole season's over.
Yeah.
To be like,
yeah.
we're gonna dive into this.
Yeah.
Girl, they are very creative. I'll tell you that. Anyway, okay. I'm bored. Tell me some family chisme. Okay. Someone goes, I won't read a chapter book, but I'll read a chisme thread. Yeah, absolutely.
I know that's right.
Whoa.
Oh Lord.
My aunt is locked up with Yolanda and said they became friends. My family cut her off because we don't play about Selena.
First of all,
yeah.
We are recording this episode actually on March 31st, which is the, what did I say, 30th anniversary of the day that Selena was taken from us.
Way too soon.
She died March 31st, 1995. Very sad. Yolanda recently, was it her parole that was denied?
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to.
And they said for her safety.
Don't nobody care about her safety?
Yeah.
I mean,
because like
I guess they have to care about her.
She
safety.
literally won't make it a day.
Yeah, she won't. No.
I'm not saying you know what I'm saying, but like
yeah, I mean it's not gonna be us,
right?
But it's gonna be somebody
for sure.
She not making it.
It'll be like the least likely person to. They'll be like, yeah, I did that. They'll be like, and then be like, it was me.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, lock me up.
Right.
You know
and then it's gonna be a whole nother Luigi Mangione thing.
Like, absolutely. Yeah. Which you heard he asked if he can have like a laptop to, I guess, like read about what they're saying about him. I don't even know. But then I also read something about like because of his case, they're like doing a Luigi Mangione law or something that like healthcare or health insurers may not deny healthcare. And it's like, oh, so he did make a difference. Yeah. Interesting.
Crazy.
Oh, so we had to threaten you.
Oh, so someone literally had to be unalived.
For things to be done.
That's wild.
Interesting. Anyway. More chisme. Okay. My parents were married for 25 years. I came out as a lesbian and they got a divorce. My mom told me it was all my fault until my dad told me she cheated on him with a woman who is his cousin.
Wow.
All right. My tia and Theo canceled my cousin's 15 because they found out she's pregnant. So now they are going MIA until the baby is born and saying it's their baby and not my cousin's. I feel like that's like regular.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who've been raised as someone's kid when really it's like
Mhm.
that's their grandparents or
Mhm.
whatever.
There's a whole Tyler Perry movie with
There
that
is.
subplot.
There is. Yeah, Bow Wow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What movie is
It
that one?
was
Medea goes to jail.
was it the jail one? No. Was it the jail one? Or was it no, wasn't it the family reunion one?
No,
It was the jail one?
I think it's the jail one. That's the one with Tiana Taylor. She's like Byron. That one.
Why did I think it was the family reunion? Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I was gonna say I could Google
it's definitely not family. That big family reunion. That's one of the earlier ones with
Mm.
Cicely Tyson. I don't think it's that one. Brother-in-law passed away suddenly, 38 years old, heart attack, and at his funeral, his wife was hysterical until his gay lover got up and made a speech. We were all completely floored. Oh, my husband doesn't know yet, but I'm filing for divorce. I know that's right.
Whatever he did. Get his money, girl.
Get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When my mom was dying, my aunt, her little sister, found out with 23andMe that she's actually her daughter and my sister. My mom was only 12 when she had her. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. See?
That is crazy. You know what? Something I don't know why all of a sudden I keep getting these videos on my TikTok. Have you heard of this YouTuber? He's been around for a really long time. Ray William Johnson.
Yes.
His videos have been coming up on my TikTok a lot lately. And I just watched one the other day of this guy who was kidnapped when he was like 4 or 6, I don't remember, and didn't know that he was kidnapped until like years later. His niece, I guess, his niece or his cousin, I forget, did a one of those things, and it came up that like, oh, you were a match with this person over here or whatever, and it opened like this whole thing, and they're like, yeah, I think this is who like you were kidnapped, and he was like, I was kidnapped, like he had no idea. I was like, that's so crazy.
There is not enough money or therapy in the world that could fix that.
Right.
To find out
Like
that you were
he went through his
kidnapped.
whole life just thinking, because he was like, some lady apparently kidnapped him, and then he was adopted somehow he ended up in foster care and then was adopted,
my God.
and then just went through life like just thinking, not even the only person he ever remembered later on was his older brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I was like, that's wild.
That's a lifetime movie if I ever heard one.
For real.
My grandpa, 64, got his girlfriend pregnant. She's 33. I now have a 4-month-old uncle as a 23-year-old. I need it to be... See, if Dana, the charge nurse, was a president, she'd make it law that by, like, 50-something...
Yeah.
Vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
No grandpa should be having babies.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Robert De Niro. Al Pacino. Who's another one? Mick Jagger didn't have a baby, right? God, I hope not.
I have no idea.
Stop.
I don't know.
How are you still able to produce? It should be dust. I'm confused. My aunt is on her 6th kid with her 4th baby daddy. And I called her out on it. She stopped talking to me. That's so tame compared to everything else we just said.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My mom tried to this person can't type. Hold on. Let's start over. My mom tried to file for divorce for my strange father, but in the process, she learned my dad had divorced her years ago in DR. He paid someone to pretend to be her and signed the divorce papers.
Oh my God. You know what? That sounds very Dominican, actually.
You know what? Yeah. 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 I saw another TikTok before. It was like, when you break up with a Dominican, this song automatically plays. It was Aventura. And I was like, and somebody was like, me, Puerto Rican and Dominican. You're right. And I said, oof. I was like, triggered. I just had, oh, this was not that bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. A few months after my suegra passed, God rest her soul, my suegro turned up with a novia.
Mm-mm.
I got to my suegra's grave so fast I told her all the chisme because I'm a girl's girl forever. I like that one. My mom found out her estranged husband who left her for a 25-year-old woman and never divorced her. He died 15 years ago. Now she's collecting his pension with $300,000 in back pay.
Bruh.
Sprinkle. My mother is a Trumper, and when she found out her Social Security and Medicaid might be slashed, She said, "It's okay. That's why I have kids who will support me." She was upset at how fast I laughed and said, "Not me." Oh, that TikTok you sent me the other day, that was like, I think it was you that sent it to me. The Mexican girl who had a Tesla. She was like, "I'm gonna send
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
back."
send it back so it don't drive itself over the border.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh through your pain. Like sometimes you just gotta make a dark joke like that. That was funny. Found out my sister was my biological mom when I was a teen. Family secrets. I know it's not uncommon for Mexican families, but it turned my life upside down to say the least.
Mm.
The neighbor has a side chick, and he got his wife and her the same boots. I'm thinking it was a BOGO sale. I've seen them both. Oh my god. Okay, let's do another one. I am bored. Tell me what made you realize that you should break up with him. Actually, wait. We gotta shame some of the women a little bit. What's the craziest thing you've done while crashing out over a man? Let's do that one first. And then we'll be like, haha, men suck. This one has, oh hello, don't do that to me. Over 1 million views and over 7,000 comments. Wait, some of these are, I'm already laughing because I read some of these the other night. Tried to book an appointment with his therapist so she could hear both sides.
Bro.
Lied and told him I was pregnant. He Venmo'd me 600 to terminate. I kept the money and ran.
I mean, listen.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Get that money, honey.
Get into the traffic cams in his area.
What the hell?
Paid an Etsy witch to do his spell that he couldn't get it up. Unless he was thinking, you know how many times I see that on my TikTok? I don't know what TikTok's trying to tell me, but I do like them because they're funny. Change the password on his own Snapchat account so I can keep looking through it. Printed out screenshots and wrote a letter to his mom, then hand delivered it. Contacted my husband's mistress's husband. Her husband flew me out and took me to Disneyland for a weekend.
Oh.
He never took her to Disneyland, and Disneyland was my husband's favorite place. That's a Netflix show.
Yeah, for real.
Waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I contacted an army recruiter while holding his birth certificate and social security number in my hands. Somebody else goes, all I can say is it was a felony. You know, these are funny to read, but like sometimes like crash out in private.
Yeah.
That's all, just crash out in private.
For real.
Venmo'd him $1 and said, please call me. He took my dollar and blocked my Venmo.
Oh, what the hell?
So you're messing with a brokey.
Yeah.
That's how I take that. Shame on you, sis.
Mm-mm-mm.
Found his only other ex to tell her she was right. I'll be real with you. There's some shit I would do. I'm sorry. I'll be like, damn, girl, you was right. Someone goes, I don't think I should comment without an attorney present. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Nope. Called 100. Oh, this one. I read this one the other day. Called 150 times back to back. I wanted to call so much his phone set on fire.
No, that's too much. That's too
If
much.
I'm your FBI agent, I'm putting your phone on fire. Bitch, make it combust. Make it implode. This is embarrassing to watch. I tried Venmo requesting him $100 or more for wasting my time, but instead I accidentally sent him $100.
Oh, you know what?
Drove 7 hours in complete silence just to fight him for cheating. Sent a drone over his house to see if he was home.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I started texting him off a text app pretending to be a girl he matched on Tinder, and he fell for the whole thing.
Okay. Neve. I gotta call Neve.
Yeah. Ultimate
The
catfish.
hell?
Oh my. Listened to him cry on the jail phone, then hung up.
What the hell?
I left a voicemail of me farting. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm bored. Tell me what made you realize that you should break up with him. He breathed.
I mean,
No,
fair.
Let me stop. I saw a pic. This is a specific person. I saw a pic of Darcy McQueenie and realized he tans and poses like her. He looked like her. I made up my mind in that moment. She is gorgeous, but I don't want my boyfriend to look like her. This is what Darcy McQueenie looks like, apparently. Let's see.
Oh my lord.
That's crazy. I teach middle schoolers and was teaching them about healthy relationships and realized I was teaching them to have standards I didn't even have.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I saw a tweet that said, never date a man you would be embarrassed to introduce to Megan Thee Stallion. And not gonna lie, that did it for me. That is a good
You know
rule.
what? I like that.
I like that rule. That's a good one. Excuse me. I realized I was dreading the Valentine's picnic I had planned for us because he wouldn't appreciate it.
Mm.
So I dumped him and went with my friends who did appreciate it.
Aw.
He cheated on me not even 3 weeks ago and verbatim said, I'm never going to hear the end of this, am I?
That would have been a homicide. Homicide.
That would have been a felony.
Yeah. Yep.
I said, I love you, drive safe, when he was leaving my house after a fight, and he yelled, no, you don't. And I just thought, damn, you right. And I closed the door. This was funny. He kept sending me cap cut edits of himself.
What?
Immediate block. I'm getting a restraining order.
Ew.
We were arguing again before I was leaving for a trip and just stopped midway and said, why am I doing this? I don't even enjoy your presence.
Oh.
That's a good one. Like, when a girl stop yelling,
Yeah.
or and like she don't care, like
Yeah.
you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Or like she laugh,
Mm-hmm.
or she about to crash out. He fought with me the day before my birthday, then abandoned me for my actual birthday because I wouldn't wait in line to meet Krampus, a person dressed as Krampus. When I texted his ex to see if he cheated on me with her, and we both trauma bonded over the fact that he's probably just attracted to men.
I mean,
I feel like that's a ultimate girl experience. Like, to be gonna be like, girl, maybe he just gay.
yeah, he clearly wants a man.
Yeah, because
he can't be the man.
you know, right?
You know what I mean?
Right. Like it's giving. Be for real.
Yeah,
Closet door is glass.
Right.
Like, what are we doing?
like, come on, babe.
He decided to skip a math exam and get a 0 because he didn't have a calculator.
So dumb, bro.
He made me think I was asexual. I just want to say that I heavily relate to that. He blinked weird. I don't know. He said women shouldn't be allowed to vote, live with his mom and his sister. This one, I know that wasn't the final straw. There had to have been more shit that he had said and did. And I'm looking at you sideways for staying. Mm-hmm. I don't care how long. A day is too long.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked me what my boyfriend was like, and I just said, he's all right, nothing special, you know. I was in my I hate my boyfriend era.
Damn.
When I looked up the I hate my boyfriend trend so I could relate to somebody. Let me see. My therapist literally begged me to, and she said she'd bring me chocolate strawberries if I did. That literally like violates therapy ethics.
Yeah.
Shout out to that therapist. Did you get them chocolate strawberries? I need to know. Let's see. Oh, he defended Elon Musk when he did the Yahtzee salute. Oh God. He didn't. Oh, I'm triggered. He didn't give me anything for my birthday and said it's not my responsibility to make your day special. That's a homicide.
That's murder. Schmurder.
Oh, this is disgusting. He needed to be reminded to brush his teeth. And when he was handed great opportunities for a career, he said no because he would have to wake up early. So you're nasty and broke. Pick one struggle.
Right.
Pick one.
Ugh.
I started getting rashes over my whole body. Turns out I literally was allergic to him. You know, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. I'm bored. Please tell me funny, risky text you've sent when you're ovulating. Over 2 million. That's only 3,000 comments. I guess the girls don't want to share. One time a guy said this. One time a girl told we don't want you here. First off, this is what the hell. One time a girl told me the things I want you to do would set feminism back 20 years. One morning, my wife texted me from upstairs. I need you to make me late for work, my period, or both. I broke a coffee mug and the railing on our stairs. And 9 months later, our son was born. I will say that's a common theme in these, but like, and I got pregnant.
Yeah.
Are you and your ex-girlfriend still on good terms? Because I honestly need both of you right now.
Oh.
That's crazy. Oh, this one. She was sick while ovulating. I took a bunch of stuff over to take care of her, and she sent me, no guillotine could take away the head. I'm going to give you when I'm better. I love that woman. You up? Sent at 11 a.m. after bottomless brunch. That's a good one. I told him, I know you're in love with me, and I'm tired of you not wanting to admit it. We've been together for 4 years now. Let's see. Someone goes, that's between me and God. I'm not sharing. I'm no Cinderella, but I know it fits. Oh. Feel free to respectfully disrespect me. Somebody goes, oh, these are flirty. I just realized I bully people. I told him I need you now. He said, stop playing before I show up. And I said, I bet you won't. And he said, on my way. He arrived 3.5 hours later.
3.5 hours? God damn.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, a guy took an 8-hour flight to see somebody.
That's crazy.
Someone goes, these aren't feral enough. I need 50 Shades of Grey with 365 days with book talk. You got 30 minutes or I'm changing my mind. He pulled up in 15. I like that one. That's a big dog. Oh my God. I don't know, but I had a girl text me once. Sorry, I was ovulating. You're mid, to be honest.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God. What are you doing and why isn't it me? That's actually not that crazy. I'm no waitress, but I'll take your tip. Okay. Sitting here with my brownie flavored Oreos and reading these like the Bible. Are you being a daddy or a father tonight? He has partial custody of his daughter. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh.
My bed feels kind of empty. Sent at 2 a.m. and then I fell asleep after. That's the funniest part. When you do that shit, you be like, the next day, my bad. Ruined the whole flow. My bad. I fell asleep. Oh my God. This is truly the most embarrassing thing ever. I took a picture of a green traffic light, sent it to him, and said, this is me giving you the green light.
Oh my God.
I think I'm ready for you to ruin my life again. It was 2 p.m. That's a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. Get off the game. I'm trying to have the cops called at us again. Again! Santo Jesus. Oh my God. Once had a woman tell me to F her till the sonic rings come flying out of her. Yo, people are creative. Come collect these Mario coins. Oh my God. I don't remember, but I'm 8 months pregnant now.
Wow.
He said he was driving by my apartment. I asked him to take a detour. I just text my husband hydrate and he gets it. That's crazy. You got him trained, huh? Oh my God. No, there's not that many good ones on this one. That's it. I don't got nothing else. But these be having me cackling. I'm telling you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We have one more. We could do one more. Because I feel like we got to end on a high note. I'm bored. Tell me a time your intuition as a woman was 1,000% correct. Because if there's one thing all women have, is intuition.
Yeah.
Okay. He was at basic training, and I could feel it in my bones. He cheated. When I went to his graduation, he confessed. I did not expect it to be with 12 men. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's like Desperate Housewives type
Yeah,
drama.
that's crazy.
I had a deep feeling my ex was talking to other girls. He's religious, and I told him God told me, and he had a panic attack and came out as gay to me. So he cheated, just not with girls. Had a dream the guy I just stopped dating got shot in a club, broke my no contact rule and told him my dream and to stay out the club. He cursed me out for telling him. He got shot the next week.
That's crazy.
She told you.
Yeah, you were warned.
I texted him, I know what you and Maddie did. I didn't know. He then replied with, what did they tell you? Nobody told me shit. So I said, I'll let you tell me your version. He then confessed. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's another one. My last boyfriend had cheater eyes, and I saw it and dated him anyway. Guess what happened?
Cheater eyes.
I try to like TikTok search that. I was like, I don't. What are the
Yeah.
cheater
I've
eyes?
never heard that.
But I'll be on the lookout. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm sure once you come across them, you'll be like, oh,
I see. I see.
I see.
Was on a family vacation and got sick randomly, throwing up, nauseous, the whole nine. My fiance at the time had downloaded Tinder that night.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I was scrolling through his Instagram followers, and as soon as I saw her name, I just knew something was up. I was 100% right. Every time, but my favorite time was when I was on a cruise and got on a roll guessing the exact color number every single time. My first time ever playing the roulette, I turned $10 into almost 1,000. That's a good one. At least it's not about a guy.
Yeah.
I had it. Oh, I had a dream that I guessed my ex's Instagram password, and I tried it when I woke up, and it worked.
That was straight from.
That was from your spirit guide.
For real.
From
They
your
were like, here,
ancestors.
bitch.
You need this. We don't like him. A guy gave me a weird vibe while on a date, so I had a friend call with an emergency. A week later, I saw him on the news for murdering his ex-girlfriend
Oh my god.
with a bat in front of their 2 kids. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking he was at his ex's house, then had a mutual friend check his location. He was. Ex ghosted, anxiously checks his filing list, looking for a reason, was drawn to a name, but dismissed the possibility. They're married now. That's how it be, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I literally can meet a couple and tell you if they're gonna break up in a couple months or get married, and I'm always on the money. Like I would be rich if I could sports bets on it. I like that.
Yeah,
I wish
for
I had
real.
that sense. I feel like I kind of do. Like I with my friends, like they'll be like, "Oh, I'm blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "Yeah, they're gonna get together." And I've been right every single time, and everyone's still together. So that's like my sixth sense for sure. For some reason, I know when people break up, I'll be brushing my teeth and randomly get the urge to check their Instagram following, and I'll notice they unfollowed each other. That has happened 3 different times. I was staring at the wall making breakfast and thought for the first time ever, he's up to something. Checked his phone, he had Tinder on it and was messaging girls on Valentine's Day.
Damn.
You can't pick any other day.
Yeah, for real.
Damn, bitch. The day I saw my husband, I heard my intuition say, there's my husband. Hadn't even met him yet. Literally just saw him. We got married 8 months later. That's crazy. When her profile picture in his following started glowing. Have you ever seen TikToks about that? Girls saying that they're like, that's how like they could tell, like it feels like they're like, I swear it's like her name glows, and that's how you know it's her. I get that. I'll be like, I think it's that one, and I'll be right. A guy, what is this? A guy snapped me, and the only reason I responded was because the gut feeling was like, what the hell? Even after 3 back-to-back abusive relationships, we're married now. Okay. I'm not sure if this classifies as women's intuition, but one night I woke up out of a dead sleep because there was a spider dangling above my face.
Oh God.
That's horrible.
That is a nightmare.
He kept leaving our college on the weekends to go help take care of his mom after her surgery. One night I was like, nah. Drove the 2 hours to his house and pulled up on him in the hot tub with some hoe. I had a dream my ex cheated on me with a specific girl in a specific way. Confronted him the next day, it was all exactly like my dream I had. That's crazy. I know a lot of girls who have dreams like that, and they be like, I had a dream that you cheated on me. And guys be like, oh my God, here you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, they be right. Sometimes, listen, even a broke clock is wrong. Right. Twice a day. Excuse me. There was one I read on here before. It was not about a guy. Someone said they had a dream that there was going to be a fire in their house, woke up, and they went to the exact spot that the fire was at, and sure enough, they prevented the fire from happening.
That's crazy.
I thought that was insane.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that he was love bombing and honestly not that interested in me. He swore he was for years. It always sat in the back of my head. Him and his boyfriend are doing really well now. Guy came up to me and friends on the beach, introduced himself as Jack without a I said, no, it's not. Your name is probably John. Chat, his name was John. He showed us his ID after he freaked out. He texted me, babe, are you okay? I immediately got in my car and drove to his location and found him with a girl. LOL, because what do you mean am I okay when everything was fine? Now I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Man, I saw it in a dream. My ex was going to leave and there was nothing I could do about it. Luckily, it helped when the breakup happened. I cried for 6 minutes, then ate Chipotle and was happy. Oh
Gotta
my
love that Chipotle.
Chipotle. So there was someone on TikTok, this like French guy, the way he said Chipotle was so funny. It was like Chipotle. And I was like, I'm gonna start saying it like that from now on. That's all I got for today's episode. I'm telling you, I be cackling in my bed.
Yeah.
Blanket to chin. Like can't believe this is real life. I'm telling you, TikTok comments are always funnier than damn TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They are.
Every time.
Every time.
Any comments, questions, concerns you want to leave with the people?
No. Watch The Pit.
You took the words. I will say this. Lately, I swear I feel like my dad's reading my mind. Like I'll think something. Like the other day, we were like, oh, what do you want to eat for dinner? And I'm thinking Longhorn. He goes, Jesus, I want Longhorn. I said, oh my God. And he's done that like 5 different times. Like I'll be like, I'll think something. He goes, Joshua, and I'll be like, I was just thinking that. Like we hit, like me and him 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
But I feel like we hit another level. I was
Yeah.
like, you turned 51 and then we linked.
Wow.
We linked. Oh yeah, my dad's birthday was last week. Hello, forgot. That's why you haven't seen me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, literally the day before his birthday, I was like, how you feeling? And he was old man. He was like, a headache, my eye hurt, my back is sore, I got a burn in my calf. I said, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I was trying to be nice, and now you're just complaining. Goodbye. Yeah, my dad's another year older, another year goofier, another year more annoying. Yeah, that's it. I do want to start the podcast. I said this earlier off record, but he really cracked me up. We were watching Captain America. And he was like, what is the Hulk's weakness? You can't even mess with the Hulk, right? Because every movie we see, everyone's always pointing guns and shooting him, and it's like, that don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, love. And he's folding the blanket, and he paused, and he was like, damn. You right. He was like, damn. You got me thinking. That's every man's weakness. That's crazy. You right, Talisa. And I was like, you got to get on the podcast, Dad. I was crying. It just caught me off guard the way he said it. He was like, damn, you're right. Even me. I was like, oh my God, I can't. But oh my Lord. Happy birthday to him, that old man. I can't. But that's all I got. Watch The Pit, please.
Yes, please.
Next time you see us, we might be in scrubs. I don't know.
Maybe.
We're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to buy some. Because, girl, I love The Pit. Dr. Robbie, save me. Save me. Oh, my God. Bye, guys.
Bye.